Veterinary Sciences Division, who we are is we're part of the Agri-food and Biosciences Institute. We are primarily involved with animal health and food safety work, and we do this on behalf of government, for DERA, for the Food Standards Agency. We've been based here at the Stormont site almost for 100 years. We hark back to 1923 on this site, where it was originally part of the Ministry of Agriculture. And over the last 100 years, we have expanded and developed on the site. We have been part of the Department of Agriculture. And in 2006, we became an arm's length body of the Department of Agriculture as AFBI. We support the Northern Ireland economy primarily by underpinning trade. We export as a region around 70% of our animal products, and these have a net worth overall of about £4 billion per year. So the work at VSD very much underpins our ability to trade both with the UK and worldwide.
Recently we developed a test for a group of E.coli called S-Tech. That was one of the requirements to export into the US market. The testing program that AFBI has developed has enabled the UK to begin to export red meat to the US since 2020.
My role as the head of the Disease Surveillance Investigation Branch is to provide post-mortem and diagnostic support to farmers and vets in Northern Ireland, with the results of that feeding into the passive disease surveillance system. It allows them to treat, manage diseases if we diagnose a disease. Also importantly, we provide any significant results back to DERA to instigate emergency response if needed.
The One Health aspect of the work that we undertake at VSD really involves a lot of work on zoonotic pathogens. Zoonotic pathogens are those that can infect humans as well as animals.
We carry out all the vaccine trials as well as development of vaccines. They're almost like human trials. The second major kind of interest is in what's called microbiomes. This is a focus of human health as well at the minute. And this is looking at the makeup in the gut or in your respiratory system of the microorganisms there, and that includes viruses, and seeing how they interact with each other, and in terms of the gut, how diet may affect those.
Under the passive disease surveillance program, we carry out about 2,500 postmortems every year across the species. We carry out about 75,000 diagnostic tests. We carry out about 350,000 ear knot tests for the BVD eradication program, and several other disease testing programs as well.
If you look at animal disease, that can actually reduce the production efficiency by up to 20%. So therefore, more greenhouse emissions are being created through animals which are not at optimal health. So our work underpins the food safety and the animal health aspects.
The impact of this work for the consumer gives them assurance of the safety of the food products that they are consuming. It provides protections to the Northern Ireland agri-food industry in dealing with customers and selling to customers from around the world, and it allows Northern Ireland agri-food industry to thrive.
The future really is around, firstly, development of our infrastructure on the site. We have a new building coming, and we are moving much more into the area of genomics and big data. So these are really going to be the future for us. And this is part of our ongoing work to really show that the food Northern Ireland produces is safe and wholesome from a public perspective.